Hi everybody, I'm CB Archer, and I have a catchphrase so you'll remember me. Today we're going to be playing Mad Games Tycoon. I was playing this over on my Twitch channel as Tornado Tech, company from my book series that sort of are famous for having sexy situations in their games. But the thing is, they didn't plan it. Well, one person planned it, but they didn't. And I got to thinking, wouldn't it be interesting if there was a video game company out there that actually made adult games? Now, I know there are some, and they kind of all have one thing in common. They're usually small productions, and the people try really hard, but they're not really like AAA, right out there, super quality, horrorcraft kind of games. So today we're going to be making the company that never existed in the 1980s, took the adult video game market by storm. We'll start a new game. Over on my Twitter, I did a poll, and the winner was Tender Button Studios. You might notice on my shirt that we already have a logo selected, the one that's probably never been used in this game by anyone, the little button. Normally, we pick Canada because that's where I live, so that's what we're picking. Now, I was doing some research about goddesses, and mostly love goddesses, and I found one that was particularly interesting. Her domains were love, and maternity, and family, and war. So we're gonna pick her. She also has the great benefit of her name being Ashtart, which is just the best name any god could have, quite frankly. So we're going to go into the game settings and change a few things. And normally you start in a little garage, but we're not, because we're better than that. Never done that before. We're going to have randomness, because that's fun. We're going to unlock everything to start, because if I want to make a motion capture studio and completely tank my company in 1984, that's what we're doing. We will also put on random things, because random things are fun. That's good. All that's good to go. Let's get started. So, sprites are probably a good thing to have, because they stick with you for the entire game. So we should make her graphics a little bit better. And let's get her faster. Who doesn't like game design? She can have... Let's make it scale. And hope that that one is not locked at the beginning. Standard time. 1980s, definitely. And if you picked anything but hard, I don't think I could live with myself in this playthrough. That's really what you have to do if you're playing with the adult company. They have it hard. Initially, many functions are disabled. Huh. They don't know that we disabled them all on purpose. Or enabled them all. One of those two things. First thing we're going to do is pause. Looking around. This is a pretty big office to start. I just noticed, though, that we're starting with way less money than normal. I guess that's because we started with an office building. That's news to me. But it's a $1.8 million office building, so I guess that's sort of a win. The first thing we should do then is go to the bank and borrow some money. We can borrow at least that much money. And let's just hope there's not a banking crisis anytime soon. Was there one in 1980? Not sure. So we're going to want a development office for the gaming. One thing I did learn with this game is that if you have a 4x3 area for most places, you can get 2 desks in there. So if we made a 9x4, we can have 6 desks in there. We're also going to want to start with a research. Come on. Perfect. 6 will be enough. or 4, you know, one of those numbers. We're going to want to have a quality assurance room first thing, because we're not going to start releasing games out there that are full of bugs unless the theme is bugs and they're sexy bugs. Kind of going to want a marketing department at one point. Probably don't need a make it right now, but it's not like money's an issue. They'll probably want toilets. Let's be real. At least the bathroom. It's raining now. Is that why everything was freezing up? Or is it just because I have a lot of stuff going on this computer? And, well, it's a new computer, and it's really good, but there's a lot of stuff. We want a head office, wherever that is. There, just so we can buy new engines, or not engines, that other thing. Development kits. Not that we need to put anything in it. We'll save the rest of the rooms for now and just get ourselves some desks. I don't see the end point of getting anything but the ones that make you faster. Of course, they are expensive, but we're going to want to fill this room with desks. Probably going to need a couple more. They're expensive. That's about all our money. Okay, I see the point of other desks now. Let's just put some stuff in so they don't complain right away. Everyone needs a garbage can. And plants. Put a whole bunch of plants in here. Just to keep people happy. Because nothing keeps you happier than plants in another room you've never gone into. Water cooler, just to spruce that up, and maybe a heater, so nobody complains about that, because they will. They will. All these people wanting not to work in horrible places, I tell ya. Maybe they need light, too. At least fire extinguishers, in case the lights explode. More fire extinguishers than we could ever need. And lights. Exciting, exciting lights. There. That's probably enough decorations for now. Let's start doing things. So we're going to need to hire some people right away. We're not starting without staff. Not this time. So we'll need someone who's good at game design. That'll be you, Gottfried. I just love the names in this game. No idea how they came up with them. You go right in there, Gottfried. There you go. We're going to need someone who's good at programming, who seems to be Eggcode. He's great too. He's got an okay hat, I guess. We have a graphics person, so we need a music person. And we need 2 other people. Let's just hire everybody, because why not? You go in there. Let me pick people. In there, and we're going to first do contract work to get a little bit of experience while we're thinking about what's going on. And also money, because we owe a lot to the bank at this point. That seems like the appropriate thing for an adult game company to do. Doesn't it? Probably not, but we want to have at least some money. We can't develop games. Probably speed that up a bit. We just want them to finish it. Quite a few of them to start. Perfect. We made about $10,000 total doing that because everyone got paid. But that's okay. We're going to research some other things for our first game. Because we want to start with the ability to make the game just a little bit better. That's expensive. We might need to get more. So we should, to get money, let's develop games for somebody else and pretend it didn't happen. Oh, we don't have any of those. Let us get the Astro Arcade Development Kit. It's got a pretty big market share, so it's not a waste. How does it ring when it's paused? Exactly. Alright, we're going to do contract work for that one skill game. So we can make quite a bit of money, enough to buy the rest of our office furniture, if we just finish this time control game. It's not as exciting as getting an actual game for ourselves, but it's a skill game, so, well, we make games for adults, let's be real. And we can get some experience in puzzles. We don't have an engine, but that's probably fine. At least for this game for somebody else we don't care about. You start with... That's an interesting combination of things to start with. We'll probably have to research something that's sexier. Think really hard about what makes colonization and hell sexy. Together at last. We don't really know any of these, and they're random, so we're just gonna go. And we can be English. It's fine. So they'll be going. Doing their little... I do love the popping noises in this game. Oh, there's the bug noises. But we're not going to release it. The first thing we're going to do is get the bugs out so it's not as terrible. Because we're classy like that. We have new researches. We have all the bugs out. So we're going to release their game. And just hopefully it gets enough money to pay off some of our debt. Come on, game. Oh, it's not gonna. Oh, dear. Well, that's a problem. Let's find out why that was so terrible. Maybe it's terrible simply because we're playing on hard. No one needs to know about that. We didn't make it. Don't worry, we won't tell anyone. Probably make another skill game, so maybe we should get an engine, even though we don't have any researches. And what I did learn about engines playing is that they're hard to find when you're looking through all of them, so it's good to at least call it what it is. So we're going to optimize this one for scale games, and it will be called Scale Engine, which I know is very, very original, so we'll go with something interesting. We'll make it a colored theme for all of our little... We only have 2 features. For all of our engines, we'll have a whole rainbow by the end of it. Providing, of course, we don't go under in the next 2 minutes. So let's move some desks into here. Okay, we can go a bit faster. Do your little pop-pops. We want to make something exciting, not... boring. Oh, we can make RPGs now. We should probably focus on making a game that isn't terrible first. Oh, bank. Well, we can get enough to make another game at least. Okay, why did that tank so terribly? We had 2 things right. And that. There's no way it should have tanked that badly. Hell, they even liked hell. Weird. Well, we'll try again for somebody else. We can make that, but that's a 51. I don't know if we can make a 51. We apparently can't even make a 30. Wonder why we did so bad. Well, we'll try. Because we can't really afford another engine or another development kit. So, adults, sure. Foreo. You know, that... Well, hell was definitely one that worked. For puzzles. I don't know about skill. Let's just get good at things. Let's use an engine this time. Oh, I forget which ones are good. So story and game depth are fine. So we know to put gameplay this way because we have the little arrow, but we don't know the other ones yet. So we'll just guess. It can't be worse than before. No, we don't need all the languages. This isn't for us. Oh yeah, we'll have one language. Do games really in this time need language? It's 1980. How many languages does Pac-Man know? Probably a lot. He's been to vocational school. Alright, let's make this much better. We're not going to release it. We're going to get the bugs out. Get those bugs out of there. We're going to improve it because we can. This was our plan from the start. Actually, our plan from the start was to make adult games. We're just making stuff for other people. That's not very exciting yet. But it's done, so now we can release this game. We had better stars, so hopefully that helps. Okay, it did help. Apparently the engine's worth quite a bit in hard, so we're not going to make a game without an engine again. But we have money. Money to make our own games. So we're going to get the best game on the market by researching stuff. In you go. Probably get rid of the marketing ones. They're just sitting there. Learn the stuff. We want to have the best game out there. Considering we've only released terrible games for other people, that shouldn't be too hard. Let's make this better. You're not that graphically intensive. Let's improve the features. There we go. Keep the little dots going. Pop, pop, pops. Perfect. Now we can make our own game. Maybe. What's that? Research, new engines, new platforms. Well, we'll do the one contract work quickly, and then we'll think about stuff. I think we're going to have to research at least one more topic because, well, viruses aren't really sexy. They're kind of the opposite of sexy. Maybe we can do something with it, but I don't know. Although we did have colonization. Okay, let's make something. I'm going to make a hell colonization game. So you're colonizing hell. And the main genre will be, of course, puzzle, because that's what we're good at. Or skill, or whatever we're doing. Skill, because it's got green. And puzzle. So our target audience will be the adults out there. We'll use our good engine. The red skill engine plus, no less. And a game. So when you colonize hell, how would you colonize hell exactly? You would think angels might colonize hell. Angels' Wrath. But it's got to be sexy. Oh, right. Let's use a different 7 deadly sin. Angels' 7th sin. Lusty colonization. Now that's a winner right there. We're going to put it on this personal computer. We're going to put it on this other thing. Do we have anything else that's doing good? That's got a good market share. Let's buy you. And probably the Apple too. So we get it on everything we can. This is going to be expensive. We should have done the other game report. Then we would have known more. Well, we still know story and game depth. So we'll just change the other ones for when we do another report. Just in case. We were on the right track for that one. Not sure why it's high on an arrow, but it's supposed to be in the center. We'll put it that way. That's kind of our lucky way today. And we only really need it on English for now. Okay, let's start making this game. We definitely can't afford you. But thanks for the offer. We appreciate it. So we're an adult company, and we're just happy to be invited. Getting our 4-color support in there. So the angels will colonize hell with their jiggly bits. Oh, that's some graphics. Might have to blur that one out. Sexy. Sexy graphics. Let's get the bugs out. And let's even market this thing. Nothing says we're a good game like marketing. Kinda. I can't wait till we can afford all the desks. Ooh. Stop it. Stop selecting random people. Silly fingers. broke again, and a month happened. Maybe we'll stop that. It's got 1 heart. That's better than any other game out there. 2 hearts. Okay. We want to improve gameplay, but we're kind of broke. I can see why this is on hard. Okay. Hopefully this game does well. Why are people mad? They're not. That's good. Okay, let's make that balancy. We want to make sure those jiggle physics are balanced. That's what all we can do with this one. So now we can just release it and hope. Don't look at that again. It's even better now. Look how balanced. We can't produce it. Certainly not yet. But we'll find a publisher that's good at skill. There's one. Pandai. Oh, Blue Ocean has even more money. We'll go there. Alright, come on, game. Well done. It's just short of gold. 72, that's the best game we have out there. It's also the only game we have out there because we didn't make those other ones. No one needs to know about it. Okay, so word of mouth will be our advertising, which is 2 hearts, we've decided. So let's hope this game doesn't tank. Let's hope it doesn't tank. Oh, it made back half its money in 1 week. That's enough money to do things. Stuff and things. Oh, we're gonna lose a lot of money. Sprites, we had to research those. Sprites. It's actually made money in 2 weeks. Okay. Well, this is some good stuff. Some real good stuff. Let's make some game reports so we know how to make even better games. Well, make harder games anyways. Let's make them both. Ooh, we made quite a bit of money on that game. Bank, have some money back. Alright, I think the best thing to do would probably be... That's still doing really well. Maybe make some more games for other people so we can pay back the bank. That's kind of boring though, because it's not the funness that we have going with the jiggly bits. So I think we're going to stop here for today. And I will do a little bit of development off screen so we can pay back the bank, come back and make some fun games quicker without having to deal with horrible bank loans, which is everyone's dream. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like, subscribe button, and cue the theme music.